Today on The Dish, we take you on a trip across the high seas with our sponsor, Oceania Cruises, and their executive culinary director, Alexis Quaretti. We came aboard to talk to him about growing up in France, his early influences, and what it takes to oversee more than 30 restaurants across the luxury liner's fleet of ships. When sailing the high seas on one of Oceania's luxury liners,
What's a kid from Paris doing in the middle of the Caribbean?
Cooking, actually.
it's all in the company you keep.
Oh, yeah, it's our main kitchen.
The main kitchen.
Absolutely, you're in the art of the operation, yeah.
And executive chef Alexis Quaretti's company, the 104 staff chefs preparing the fine dining experiences to the ship's 8 restaurants.
Hello.
All under strict quality control.
Every single day is a test in every single restaurant we have on board. So we eat a lot here, you know?
On this day, 9 are put to the test by chief taste tester, senior executive chef Frédéric Camonin.
Add a little bit more of seasoning in there.
Is it really hard to be at this table?
Yes, it is.
5:30 is the nervous time of the day, right?
It is.
All in a day's work for these chefs, serving up to 1,400 passengers.
How do you juggle that?
What's important is to make sure we have the right people on board, and every restaurant has a chef. If we are talking about the Italian restaurant, we'll have an Italian chef. A French restaurant, a French chef. What's important to me is actually to be able to represent around the world the French gastronomy, and as well to be able to pass on to the next generation the tradition of the French cuisine. Yeah.
And that's where we begin at our table. Caviar served on crushed fingerling potatoes with lemon and sour cream.
And what is important to the creation of this dish is to make sure we put enough butter into the potato.
How much butter?
You don't want to know.
I don't.
Cheers. Santé.
Cheers.
A pâté en croûte harlequin with mango chutney, mousseline, and pickled vegetables. Also, roasted Chilean sea bass with green curry sauce, crispy potato, and Oceania caviar.
Oh, don't wait
Dig
for me.
in, dig in.
All right.
Us together.
Okay.
1, 2. Oh my. It's
Contest.
so smooth. It's like butter.
This Chilean sea bass is a fat fish. Mm-hmm. So to balance the fattiness of the fish, we bring the green apple.
Is that what I taste? The sweet.
Yeah. And then we have the spiciness with the green curry, and the saltiness with the caviar, and the crunchiness with the potato.
Where did you learn balance?
When you work for chefs which have already a special cuisine, you get inspiration from them, you learn from them, you absorb all these things. That's where you mix it up and you start to pull out everything and to create your own style. Yeah.
From sea bass to an Asian-inspired yellowfin tuna poke bowl, served with a fresh wasabi dressing on the side. We continue our tasting with selections from the steakhouse.
It is delicious.
Porcini-dusted bone-in ribeye with tomato provençal and a smashed fried potato. And to finish off the meal, a new spin on an old classic, individual baked Alaska.
As you can see traditionally, we make a more elegant version and individual portion. Look, I'm gonna cut it in two, as you can see inside.
Oh, it's so creamy.
You can see we build with a vanilla ice cream,
Oh.
strawberry ice cream.
So smooth.
I love this one.
Quaretti was first introduced to the kitchen by his grandmother.
I like to be with her and in the kitchen, and that's where I have the first connection with eating and appreciate food and fun.
After graduating from culinary school, Quaretti went to work in some of his nation's finest Michelin-rated operations, 1, 2, and 3-starred restaurants.
What is the difference between a 1, a 3?
1 Michelin star is really focused on the cuisine. When we go to the 2 Michelin star or 3 Michelin star, it's really a different level of details. So from the service is really more focused to a personal service.
That focus on personal service is evident on this 5-star journey.
Is it your goal to take your patrons to a place they've never been before?
Of course, we want to create memories, and we want to make sure that when you leave, when you come back home, and you remember what you eat.
And what you eat on is also important. The fine china is designed by the likes of Bernardo and Versace, just to name a few.
It's not only about the food, it's the entire dining experience that we want to create to our guests. Yeah.
Those special experiences include fresh baked goods warm from the oven at 6 a.m. every morning,
Look at that, it's beautiful.
to a Dom Perignon tasting, cooking classes in their culinary center, as well as a high tea service.
Is this how it happens for everyone? The
Yes, of
beautiful string quartet,
Yes.
lovely service.
Every day we are having our famous scones, which are freshly baked in the afternoon.
Okay.
That's great.
It's finger licking good.
And as we put down our teacups,
Does this ever get old?
Never.
Never.
we raise our glasses
Cheers.
and toast this amazing voyage.
And I brought you a high tea.
I love
Oh,
it. Just
thank
need the
you.
string quartet.
I
That looked
know.
amazing for somebody who loves food to be a part of that while cruising. Not bad.
And well, I could go on about it. It's just really a very, very the accent on personal service.
This is quite a
I
setup we
couldn't say
got
enough
here.
about it. Yeah, no,
Look at
but
this.
you know, this is
High
only
tea.
half of it. They have incredible sandwiches, all kinds of pastries. Everything's so incredibly fresh. And you know, what more could I say?
How are we supposed to?
I ate in like 4 of the restaurants in
did?
less than 6 hours.
Next time, Michelle, invite a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 2.
Or 2. No, just invite me.
He doesn't
Leave
like
Jeff. Leave Jeff behind.
Go for it. Go for it.
The Dish is sponsored by Oceania Cruises. Your world, your way.